And now I'm very pleased to introduce the class valedictorian, Stephanie Catherine Denton, for her remarks.
Good morning, and welcome Spring 2016 graduates, faculty and staff, and family, friends, and guests. I'm very honored to be speaking today, and honestly, I'm pretty nervous. There's a lot of people here. First, I would like to personally congratulate each of the graduates that are here today. After 3 long years, we've finally taken our last class, taken our last final, and in a few short minutes, we'll be walking across the stage. We've worked so hard to get to this point, and we should be very proud of what we've accomplished. I know I am. People often ask me what law school is like. I think they imagine a bunch of really smart people just sitting around having intellectual conversations. But as many of you know, while we do consider ourselves somewhat intelligent, really we're just a group of people trying to get through some brutal 3 years. Basically, it's a lot like high school. We go to classes preparing together last minute. We study or Facebook for hours together. We drink ungodly amounts of coffee, try to go to the gym to relieve a little stress, and of course, who can forget all those Thursday night socials? In a class of around 300 people, it's no surprise that everyone's gotten pretty close and everyone knows everyone and everything. Because of that, we form lifelong friendships, and who can forget all those law school romances? Law school is a unique experience unlike anything else, and these relationships have helped us get through numerous struggles that have been thrown our way. From friends trying to whisper the answers to you during recitation, to finding those great outlines of upperclassmen. These relationships have helped us get through a lot of hard things. Not to mention having someone save you a seat before the seating chart gets passed around, or walking with you late night to Phoenicia because everything's closing downtown after 5. In addition to attending classes, many of y'all have been involved in law review, journals, and our outstanding advocacy and ADR programs, and our legal clinics, and our many other student organizations. Many of you have also held jobs and have taken care of families throughout your time in law school. Serious challenges that have not gone unnoticed. Through everything, we've learned to balance our time and to prioritize. Skills that we're definitely going to come in handy soon. Next, I'd like to give a huge thank you to all of our family and friends. You two have essentially gone to law school for the past 3 years. I'm sure many of y'all could quote at least 3 cases or statutes, and you stood alongside us and gone through some struggles as well. Thank you so much for listening to our boring discussions of cases and statutes, and all the complaining and the crankiness that goes on with a lack of caffeine. And of course, thank you for putting up with all the missed holidays and general lack of communication during finals. Thank you for your constant support and encouragement through the stress and reminding us there is a life outside of the Fred Parks Library. Lastly, I would like to thank all the faculty and staff at South Texas. We could have not gotten to this point without y'all. From terrifying our first semester during recitation to going out of your way to provide us with support and encouragement, you all taught us one of the most important aspects of being a lawyer. Always be prepared. This is a lesson I personally learned in Torts 2 with Professor Moore. Although standing up for 45 minutes during recitation with no idea what I was talking about is not something I'd ever want to experience again, I wouldn't change the experience. Experiences like this help us and motivate us to work harder and to be more successful. I'm happy to say that after that, I had my best semester of school, and now I feel comfortable using legal jargon in everyday life. There's a famous Harvard law student who once inspired me to go to law school. Yes, her name was Elle Woods. While I don't ever recommend wearing a hot pink suit to the court, I think there are some things we can learn from her dedication and hard work. I think we can all say that those are 2 things that have allowed us to get to the place we're at today. In the words of Elle Woods, I've come to find that passion is a key ingredient to the study and practice of law and of life. It is with passion, courage of conviction, and strong sense of self that we take our next steps into the world, remembering that the first impressions are not always correct. You must always have faith in people, and most importantly, you must always have faith in yourselves. Congratulations, class of 2016. We did it!
Good job, Stephanie. And now a few words and a presentation from your SBA president, Wilson Ditto. Wilson?
Good morning, and congratulations, graduates. Stephanie's right, we did it. We started working on the legacy we would leave behind